Next up is Natia Barnett. Natia has a few fans here. Natia joined Nourishing Hope Chicago, formerly Lakeview Pantry, in February 2022 as the organization's first program expansion manager. She joined from her own nonprofit, Village Minds, which she started in 2020 to support low-income families in the wake of the pandemic and civil unrest in communities that were already struggling. Natia was named a Nourishing Hope Feeding Hope honoree in 2021, and she soon after jumped at the opportunity to join Nourishing Hope family as a full-time employee. In her spare time, the proud mother of 3 enjoys crafting, spending time with loved ones, and enjoying our beautiful city. Natia, there you are.
Thank you, everybody. I got a cool squad because they know I'm nervous. They trying to hype me up. I love y'all. All right, I'm a little blind. I need a light. All right. Ooh, shoot. Oh, God. All right, everybody. So before I tell you how I got here, I have to tell you who I am. Can I put this camera there? I am the great-granddaughter of Ardessa Cannon, an extraordinary woman who fed a huge family and most of the community, and a lot of it came out of her backyard. See, she propelled us. She was our fuel. I am the granddaughter of Robbie Edwards, a tiny little woman with the sweetest voice. And people would come to her and share their fears and their trials, and somehow, with that tiny little voice, she would motivate them to do better and be better. She had finesse. I am the daughter of Tony Barnett, another tiny little lady, but she was loud. She was a fierce advocate for people, especially veterans. See, her big mouth prompted big changes. And I'm the daughter of Nathan Barnett, my dad. See, they call him the Black MacGyver because he used whatever resources he had to accomplish his goal. Like one time he fixed my toilet with a butter knife, no lie. So, how did I get here? Well, it's simple. I'm nosy, and God said so. So during the George Floyd riots, me and my sister decided we wanted to walk around the community and see, what the impact of the looting was. And we realized very quickly that everything was destroyed. So we started to ask ourselves, like, what are people gonna do who need food? What about people who need medicine? Where are they gonna go? So as we were walking, we came upon the WIC store. Now, if you don't know what the WIC store is, that's women, infants, and children. That's a store that gives free supplementals to pregnant women or women with small children, like milk, cheese, baby formula. Now, I was briefly on WIC as a teen mother, and I remember giving my son his last formula on the last day of the month because I knew on the 1st, I can go get more from the WIC store. Well, it was May 31st, and I knew somebody was gonna give their baby the last of their milk because they thought they could get more the next day. So my walk prompted me to go on Facebook Live. Now, I have to be honest, I love Facebook Live. I wanted to be an actress, and that's about as big as my screen gonna get, so I'm always on Facebook Live. But I got on Facebook Live, and I'm like, somebody should do something. Somebody should create a page for us to share info. And you know how you can see people like commenting while you're talking? Well, my classmate, Katie King, was like, you should do it. All you gotta do is ABC. And I was like, nah, but I'll support whoever does do it. So later on that night, my friend Richard showed up to my door and he had 100 bottles of water based on what I said on my Facebook Live. So I knew people were listening. The very next day, I saw a post on Facebook, black background, big white letters, and it said, does anybody know where I can get milk for my baby? I knew it. I knew it. So I created the page. I called it Village Minds, and it grew really quickly. People shared info and resources and requested help. So one day there was a post about coming to help black businesses clean up. I went, but somehow we ended up in a Drill parking lot. So while we're in the Jewel parking lot, this little old lady was shuffling across, and I saw people go up to her, they talked to her, they turned her away. Well, she was 81 years old, and she thought she was about to go grocery shopping. No. So as I was leaving, a car pulled up to me, and it was another senior lady, and she said, "What's happening over here?" I said, "Well, the store's destroyed, there's nothing left, it's done." And she said, "Well, where can I go get food?" And I said, "I don't know." And it broke my heart to say those words to her. So after a series of events, I decided to go back on Facebook Live. And I said, okay, here's the plan. We're going to help seniors. Who wants to help me? This is what we're going to do. We're going to get groceries. We're going to take them to the seniors. I just need you to send me some money, and we can get this done. So in a very short time, I had $5,000 donated, mostly by Whitney Young Dolphins. And I just got to say, you should have been a dolphin. All right? And then people started reaching out and saying, well, how can I help? So Carolyn and Idelia got like logistical info. Rita made phone calls. Tanisha helped with social media and helped acquire food for distribution. My old company, Davy Tree, said I could use the garage. My coworker, Rogelio, cleaned it for me. My friend Danielle got us produce and hot food. Jared Anderson from Mariano said I could purchase in bulk. My Uncle Chucky hooked me up with Lou from Premier Produce. And then my family of friends kicked in. Cecilia, Monique, Tim, Tanika, Eric and his kids, Keon, my brother Julian, Kelly, Kisha, Shine, Herman, Reggie, Marjorie, Dina, Quentin, Kanisha, Veronica, Mama Robin, my sister Robbie, my nephew Tony back there, my 3 amazing children, Nathan, Zion, and Tania. They all agreed to volunteer. They all agreed to sort and glean, and then we went on to deliver groceries. On our very first distribution, we delivered groceries to 462 seniors. I was happy. I was full. I sat on the curb and I cried and I thought, okay, we did it. We did something good. And as I was sitting there, I received a phone call from Miss Peacher. And she was like, baby, I just want to call you and tell you I want to thank you so much for what you've done. This is so special for us seniors. And I said, well, I just wanted to help because I know the stores are closed and it's hard to get food. She said, oh, no, baby, we needed this before that. So we kept doing it every other weekend for several months. And then I got tired. And I was like, okay, I'm done. I think I'm through. Well, then I got another phone call after a distribution. And she said, oh, girl, I want to call you and tell you thank you for those peaches. Those peaches were so good, we never left the courtyard. We all sat down and we ate those peaches. They never made it upstairs because, see, we've been eating bad food for so long, we forgot what good food tastes like. I said, okay, I guess I'm not tired, God. I keep going, but I need help. So I reached out to a couple dolphins. I reached out to Taryn. Taryn made it possible for us to be aligned with people who moved us and propelled us in a further direction. See, she was the fuel. And then it was Ethel, an amazing writer. She was the wordsmith. She gave me the words to say in the interviews and the questions. And so she had the finesse. And then it was me, the big mouth in the street, using the resources that I had to accomplish the goal. So what you say about destiny? Well, the 3 of us became Village Minds non-for-profit, and we fed people. And we had the support of a huge law firm, Much Shelless. Well, it's kind of small, but it's huge in heart. And because of them, we met Kelly O'Connell, then the CEO of Lakeview Pantry, and she said, we want to support you. So then we partnered with them. And by partnering with them, I was able to partner with other organizations like the Hermitage Community Garden and Miss Cordia Pugh. And then Tamara and Archie Matlock let me use their church, St. Mary's, as a distribution site. So we went from picking up food in my car to picking up food in a U-Haul to hiring a company with semi-trucks to pick up our food. And we did it for 2 years. Okay, y'all clapping, but I think it's absolutely crazy because, see, what I haven't told you is that I did not plan this for my life. See, right now I'm supposed to be somewhere nice and warm, smoking cigars, flirting with young men, bouncing from place to place, see. But the series of events ignited what was already in me, my destiny. I had a responsibility to help because I am the great-granddaughter of Ardessa Cannon. I am the granddaughter of Robbie Edwards. and I am the daughter of Tony and Nathan Barnett. So now I get to work the job I never knew I wanted. I am Natia Barnett, the Program Expansion Manager at Nourishing Hope. We feed thousands of people every month, and I still get to be nosy and help people at the same time because God says so. Thank you.